me watifia sembia pesa me kenkan me ametwere de.
Okay.
Yes. Na me de am here we say amanyosem mu ani titru na bato no. Enya de se eye bia eye ade bia eye ade keke. Se wo koto aba na de obi hu ahi. Wo koto aba na de obi aka kire wo nti wo nto aba senso betu atia no a. Emfie nan no de enuro no. Awolija ya ma o ma be jai school ho. Fie wura so kura betu emu nsem ye mebre se yare bi na bebo na se fie nso nya de no so bewu eni nti no amanyosem ni emu ku aitan o NDC ni NPP ye pe no enya peda since 1992 mfie aduasa ni akire ye NDC fo de mebre bi wo mo nkire ya de a se we de e matemamufu o mobrofo ho ehu hinhai wo mo enti abato no se wan trans ya mon kompa now what transisem do be who here and na the trace as me and I read the ballot once cast in the hands of deception becomes a silent architect of regret. Many voters drawn by the glitter of promises.
Microphone way.
Oh, me touch your name boy. Fache me. Me say the ballot once cast in the hands of deception becomes a silent architect of regret. Many voters, drawn by the glitter of promises and the seduction of eloquent lies, unknowingly mortgage their future to illusion. They share their hope. They hope, and they vote, not always for truth, but for performance. Yet when the curtains fall and reality takes the stage, the applause fades into anguish. They begin to see that what was sold as vision was vanity, and what was packed as change was betrayal. In the theater of politics, deception wears a smile and speaks in poetry, but its legacy is sorrow. And so the people once enchanted become mourners at the altar of their own misplaced trust, realizing too late that not all that shines seeks to serve. Was say about two moon. Say one ye na transi. Na madokodoko sem nkontompo ni nabraba ni nada idi wadwene mu a anhwe ya akire no yesi usum kontompo fidi a uyi eja wadwo afi na to ene kase ayi awreho ene kasa wo say edipa mebre gina abato so e won nsam amanfo beka yen trase nhwehwem esube wiase na eye nkontompo ni nabraba ba ni nyinam ni ti atwere mu a ni say emra wani beba hu say yanom yedu asimu no na ye too late ene 24-hour economy akosi sen ene galamsey akosi sen ene ye bambo akosi sen ene LGBT am dia campaign LGBT akosi sen ene dwumasem akosi sen wo mo nsem ye de efficiency kan sem we say ne antie wo se wo ka dokodoko sem a enyini ni cause na ndc de yini mo mo bateja yes abefo bi di Gen Z. I don't blame them because who fo na no ato abani man ndc fo ndie na aka kire obasa hwe hunyi nti ono wo fa ne ho adwen e na samre no ba na mfie nwotwe aba ekufu ado ba bi kura no 12 years mfie nwotwe aba 20 years
yeah
and nti na ba o te so ro be fa ne ho ha but we no so anya he ye trust ne ye se de so no loto esi bibia fa ne twabutu yes ye be twabutu ananya sanete
no
ma wie ni sa no anopei yewraba womia da bi obi anyame enka ne ho ene ne nto aba wo bo yesu ye wakire yesu ye tifam adwuma yeye na otwi no asema beto odwa ne se yewraba womia oyi obi a oye ohuo ene nsense mebre ni adeade opani na nkasa no me friend ni di nkomo nukurani se wotie ne kasa emu ni adeade na asa hunu bi abam asa hunu bi abam na so mpanimfo ase ne antu aduro no ensan ri onum but me nye ho na meko sanse de no ye NPP ni afi na mesume betra mu ma kire pusemu akese ni adeade na mbom no de me mesua ade ahunu ntokwa mu ni se me ne wo dawuro ye kontokwa na mesu wani mu achi a ebe ye oyade na mbom ko fa hwehwe na hwe anim achi ana it can be positive but the oka ye ni se baumia e yo hoho no ninua yemfasode de mayen na ni nyina no obi o bible bia no onfa emebusem etiri du nson chichemu mienu no If you maybe some didn't switch a mum, you know. Oh, English is so Proverbs 17 verse 2. And I read, a servant who deals wisely will rule over a son who acts shamelessly, and will share the inheritance as one of the brothers. So the bar a year I can cast a numa santitu no say akwanim di fo bedi oba o ye ani wudie so.
I see.
Na obenya japadie mu chefa ewo anuanom mu
akwanim di fo.
O say akwanim di fo ebedi oba o ye ani wudie so. Na obenya ajapadie mu chefa ewo anuanom mu. Asemo di aseba o mienti na onyankopon yes emebusem
natural
say Proverbs yes die ye Kenya ne say yes ba o miano no kra ni mfie say ba o mia kra NPP no say ni mfie aduesi a wanya nyina no som ni nyina kra so ye NPP ho still obi be ka se bia oba ye nche because hakma mo nyini che no kofu mo nyini che no Safma for any chair and I'm buana.
And cray.
Any Sabawomia or no 62 years, and so no buy in Jadia. Adma Kua me a fair matter 50, I make a count chrono. And yes, I'm so crying buy in you.
Quabra century say Cocoa Santibuato, not about 2010. Now all background no ni party card. If your money or buy a picture or buy a party card, any in a picture film. Any day Cocoa Santibuato in the boom. And Mrs. Dakwa party card. If you're also so. Or your hawk was saying about me, and also than Kenya, and Quada dear Chrom yet test comfort. Youth organize and it's agency for your almost a year about me abedawom into Monsieur Becanising. A bushia for a dear Bakua man your 4 who may NPP near DC. Even another time, no. Despite will be a news and a Kufuado Casano. There were a series of mistakes I'll make here because we are taking political communication for granted. As some now walk and mean your baby, no. Yes, and Truadrono and San Andrew Honum. You can be a lawyer. Lawyer Santibuati is a lawyer. Okutani MBA. Why yet my GNTC? Ne record ye so a pa. But one she nipa mukasa peno. Meaning one she is going to stigmatize your reputation. They make us out as here. You can be a fantastic doctor and you decide to do politics. But modern say political communication, you know, any public speaking, you know, who bet me a share what goes into it. And this our baby, you know, just a muffin, just a word, just a phrase, just a clause, a sentence, a best sell bibia. Intibawumia, a juma wabe send them pon wo buy ya. Ye bet me at say I can pay say, and na da Roma, and ye good for oil. Ya this for buy, and not sustaining in CD. Baumia da Roma, and yamia dom. Yetiminya a year or the saying yet drones ye deeper 4 million adu or more as some yare. Baomiada Roma and a yaminam nesua of virtual kanya interoperability. Baomiada Roma and a digitalization or tia no and the mama casabi about digitalization. A year on one casa ye ras antibuati, Ninia a year professor Coquativa. You're in your free gaso. One name Baumiaka Bomono, and yenya national identification. A year net landing Munino, they cite Ghana. 80 years. Or one harding. Obit with Sanfie said the Bible can Mamisi Subium. Aquanim the 4 bedi or bar or ye a new wood so. Na obenya a japadiemu chafa ewanianumu. Na ati abusianum party num. Now sorry na kase buru kase hunu. Na debia wo se party no a no obi ban wo se no ho so a menua yeyi na kwa debi enne penfo be cho se dia hoho so chichiri ku no no pode onya hoho ne papa ni momu ni baomia eya no krese duru ba bie no yewura momu ni baomia odane nani extra UP but anu kura no na nkonwa na wosire mu no se wanfane wo amafode amfiri ho no mu a enka nkroma gi nkonwa ni nyina enkroma ban no yobi a no tire himfo it is only na chi a no atimi de obi firi badu no na bidu akonya so momu ni baomia otwa nani bawo pe the architects of the party ni papa ka ho bi basa no so ne ebegina de abua ne bem de a eronoforiata na kufu ado wo fani mpon ono na ma de jebi dan kwatum enkroma ye ni interior minister ne nua ne jebi dan kwa
Eswad no to my kukuno. Ofri chebi. So we have history to guide us. Eti esre. Ni obi abetimi aye no. So we di yewura kana Japan atia. So be it. It's a choice. So we di me nua pani me respect ni bebrebe kwabena Japan atia. So be it. Yadwuma ma no. Odi yewura dutumachi fantastic person yadwuma ma no. So odi yewura bra champion atia yebi ma no. Me die ene baomia. Na baomia no susu no enya me mpokura no kwa na mepe. Ghana fo nyina agi atom. Nia ya tete ne ade no enya mrede enkontompo ni nabraba ye twato baomia so ne ade ni nyina no. Nyame yadomo a on the 31st of January is going to be the president the candidate. And then 2028 7th January he is going to take the sword. No I swear. But anyone be so having
on say Ewura Asante Boateng ne ahomete said NPP so fani ma minu one o NPP there enkwakora asem ne yi sebo kona ya brantie kura no a ye ma ohwe nye enti Ewura Mahama appointment yo be yi o say nkro ko social media so wa appoint brantie o ye say NPP akabaka ko fan kokorafo aba eno wo ho ena akansem ne nkrabusem ne mpepesem no so wo ho enti Ewura Asante Boateng wo die yes o pamo ma ebu no so amunko
no crown
pamo emeburu no so amunko because omo nye tetefo de omo nsem fata say on betimi edi party na nimu okwan bi so
me
emoa
me pese meko that direction but idea ba ko a e wo se bata kinkan na yen transema NDC for take data you say open abanya o appoint mabunu pa akufo ado dey so well. I wrote an article crowd home enso abeka ne ada yehoa ya dom na se ngu ya ne na otwe ne beba hebe krapa no wadi mfie sen obeye substantive energy minister mebo ana Fati Abubakar wadi mfie sen obeye information minister ana mebo abugina po wadi mfie sen obeye substantive minister asenso boache wadi mfie sen obeye substantive minister me what the litan or Eugene him wadi mfie sen wobeye government spokesperson ana meboa na mmomo no nya kura ni akura o akura kromfo akura tisa kandonom menia eniema ya pekife ministry hod mono me bana me hwa anim say ya na emesere ya gada niema pa say ya ho ya dom ne nyi Ewura Baomia wie ni ekwa bi wa nwane amfiri ministry no nwane mfiri ho I'm telling you ya ye di see nya journalist ni bia entinya kwada wote ase Sam George one more brother o enya crasses Sam Okujeto eni sekro enfa no mentu nyame asori dan so emye meka se mama ya ade o the America is out ase eni ntiru benya pani bia watwe nyame anim odini ya adwuma eye say mekata with the power manual communication leadership and political strategy. My share communication aspect and my the structures of and my the need to blend the youth and the aged. So how can me do nyina bomu a ene wie peye because who confirm mabunu nko anu a me nuane ma sai eniama Okujeto ye as a foreign minister ebi na Yakobo Chokoye ebi na Kwakwa Yewura Akufo-Addo ye ebi na Obeda Samoa ye. Look at the pedigree of these people. NDC na nkasa no so fam penimfo bia etese Alfredo Cover Dapoy ana minister of state ikura ajekum they are people a woman nante abobra eni no emrofo no especially American they are very manipulative na akọ na Okujeto ko biebie nation or me ade enya na wo drone ani enti sometimes ebrebe ba ye bekan no so am ye say when and where and how you all see dem penimfo bam ye dem maburu so bam mawie ni sarminia menko akakra mekani say NPP won 2016 because right from 2009 ekoni nyina no despite say na internal elections ni ade no we were more united ofre pani bia no afa it's rather unfortunate say ye niampo kra the so called Baomiafo na ewom no kra no ebia what issue bi obefe onia onfa the opposition so wa ho akono ni say ya din se hunu say ya me de akọ opposition and now your minister and now about opposition you say there's no invincibility the Americans out here say and was here you ready so what Baomia work in Japan you should understand say ye nipa ba ko ofre uni also peke edi ani ne ma tantan a omo ye no hon mo no opposition so na wa ye ohun za de na mo free center kwa da yanim 2028 efo say anyadin am yantimi anyadin say we are each other's keeper minia you should forget maybe ho memra we say so na yenhwe oh memra we ni yenhwe campaign na ye ni say minia eyemienu campaign no ye ba omia de ye kan de ye adutwum de ye bra champon de and ye kwabra Japan de ana mebo ana enu ye internal enu nye hu sa o si ahwe kasa akan ya kanyansasam ya ton ye nkrofo na gya atemdidi a ye ni haw na mom campaign ba ko a ye de ni ba ko na atwa mienu mu any boni a NDC for no edi no on a daily basis but enough say yan candidates de no aye focus no enti ye jai wo mo ya make us out ya say so betis will be a candidate NDC for wo mo ya ill administration na ye ba omi ankrofo ene ye kasa but ye na NPP party communication et matter say agenda no in spite of say ye what fashions kakra because of internal election you know wey any focus wa mania enkabani be ne wom but because of say sadia no eni hon murinti no ene ya toto ye ho ajeje mu yantwe ne ye enti sa e be wie no e be sa haye mamemra NPP members of parliament minority enu kurani mabo mo abaso kakra na nsen ya na ye kase MPs co parliament ni ade no in spite of CSA no they are ready to help the government intino they are always there in numbers they make a sort I say I will commend them in terms of punctuality but adie ba ko mo ni ma mo ho say majority for no ni ade no omu minority no share mama ma somebody like Dr. Professor Nyako Kwadaso okay senior politics no Chris Nyako enya politics Legon psychology department anyway professor now ko hwe ayarega ye be kakra be hwe bia ba bia nya Nyako ekosua de o Germany from Kivas ayarega how Yakubu nebu awo obi set kura binum di kodi ekoye lawyers no ya ba hwem na wo busa sam say shrag do send your Ghana ha say ya as a psychologist no he was building a point otin sengunu okasa kire no so tie says ye ba no ye musa relevant question wo no does it behoove on you say wo now determine relevant question and what is relevant question ye muyen but ye nkrofo bia yire wo mo ho as if say na ye boa ban no men kotia MPs mienu am respect wo mo ba ko ye ni interview anopai na galam say no e o si ye jai yi partisan na ye nyina no ye boa ban no I'm sorry, I'm highly disappointed in them. I respect them so much. They the kind John Mama 2011. Yeah, Galam say no, Emu Adino vice president no. He came out say Yenya Galam. I have the people there and the date there. Yenya and Samra ni amfa nye de o and the Kufuado opposition amfa nye de. Then NDC Edru Babi no fellow squatche any professor any ete yisu no okaka de no yemfa anye politics o so nim de fel squat ka kire no wasi aban ya to ama wo bibia ne o se de politics enti yemfa ni fo mo ansua de na mo da mo court na na mo kire ensase de politics sa ene bia kakro mo nya de ni to mo ato wo mo we must call a spade some can we say no ena mpanifo mo so na mo opportunity some table motion say mama so ba ye no a year license a year small scale money no close to 300 a year free honum. So if I were a member of parliament and I what that stature and once about Trump say mom fell or mumra minister no make criteria reasons what they ever draw on for the panel embrama you and only a juma also we are responsible or the minority responsible opposition. And when here no where you are near free on I can tell you say nipa yadu om license no one with the perceived MPP in crop for over 200 and we are not saying about that and yet you na ye die galam say ni ade abani ye so respect you abani ye so respect you abani no to anu mo enchefu asori aka ni pay say wa himfo say ye MP otu galam say aban no ankasa se Joseph Yami Tubi oni abanga ya hwehwem onka ho hwe na wo na wo kwakwafo ane so de atosumienu eye on the license ye de to gold Emma gold bond enipa ya mo yeso om ye 8 council of state for year 4 ada na mon kasa mon fan kwafo anomra. You have agent roles to play in parliament. Now kejina ye nyai asem ho atomo opani 1996 empanifo akọ parliament ya na judgment sado ma no adokufo mo no minia wo ye nipa they were accomplished and they knew what they were talking about. So at you make ya say enti niema ye so pertinent enipa 8 na to gold no council of state for year 4. Why don't you question their whereabouts and why the criteria they ma? That is the role of a responsible opposition. Why don't you question say license no enipa mo withdraw no one many here for again oba ye less than 11 months no what me atai ede ade a ye kobra wo yeso mpafin wa man nipa 35 license ade a enya wo withdraw no wasa fechire. And we are not saying anything about that. The party is not talking about that. Our members of parliament are not talking about that. In as much as we might make some vital strides, no, certain pertinent always say, so bet my ya question woman, you are silent, and you end up praising the government. Come on, maybe your friend would be so what information? Because I'm telling you, information and members of parliament no krano. Say ya dear sir. One more boy and Saka because Mr. Parliament, Mr. Speaker, what are you? Yen Yanam radio so and a pebia radio station 15 in Crasiano. Na yet me build data you know near good information. Officer Kakra Kaya Hazard ya Captano. Ye mu bin ya ba Parliament be ready Hazard to. Now be on no micro masquerade inside. Kai Kakra yes.
Abusha Ray Adumakuba
ya make sort ya say
nti wudi ehwe we na Ray Adumakuba fi former director communication ma the New Patriotic Party and no AD enkomo so raise some issues non kron abo apawnsma aduasa ensia na menene ko akosi nondu se wo hwa NPP de yemfa anya amanyosem no de sa NPP vo suban de enyae mo wa ban mu a yemfa anya amanyosem enipa
over
32 aji double salary we yemfa anya amanyosem no obi I say yemfa anya amanyosem me se enne NPP nkonwa e wo parliament 87 se emu 50 aji double salary a John Mahama ready say ode omu nyina bekoji
de na tiny say ye mrante ye ko masemi ye omo na age party ye yi no ye swasika de Masam George odisa ko edisen sabi jamfi no ye swasika
ommemo
yes classmates any ade no mo ne nam ebi kura na mo di achi ye swasika de akobo omo enne ne ye yam sa no election time wo mo ye chichichi omo bi ye swasika de akopa mama chew
enne ne aba no say nipa we require so media dancing ntia you ne betum ukuru so media dancing
ye beba so
yo yenkwe
ye beba so me sama serebio Ghana nsem eba ni akan kikikikiki hwezam abrantie no a soja ni no a onwene no a sedam wabo se na ban ene ndisi aban to adwuma Jubilee House no okowura pharmacy shop ekọ boom crofo titiri no oba no assembly by MCA yam na yira ana me bo ana
no correct
ye be ko so adi akire abanum ye nte senia ye attorney general timi contrase na nano trial a public trial en wodi ye na dwuma no me hu bi da omoma ye huru ba bia koduro ye be ko so adi akire Ahmed Swale nasem mo na modi ye campaign ni ade ene ba bia beduro no amose asem mogya no de wajani ne nimba bi ote moma ye hu no sa asem no afei pad nso so a mo ka asem mo chama school fo no mo cha ba ko ema biem eno so moma ye hu afei sika dodo a ma chama university students because akra kotua 4000 now come on 1008 and kran so nyu omu nyina you intentionally hijacked the system into dodo no so anya kwan moma ye hu the toss be on person maker a 24-hour economy enra mi tie mia mi nua Ahmed Ibrahim na NPP MPs muntie NPP communicators muntie or say wo mo besi market ewo all the districts and sana omo ahye 24-hour economy na se baabia no oso omo si fire service station ewo honum na owie ya no ani ebusa no procurement or say procurement no wo mba ya ntem because omo ko jai e de manipa ba ko na mienu a wo mo di betie no omo nwie MPP de ba campaign into aso omo timi wie no omo de campaign in the minds of each of the NDC people no so a member of parliament one who srekura no he is looking at the benefits from the or the saying electoral point of view but do the okwotra wa wo no you are commending the government. I'm afraid they are all kind of 24-hour economy no menia if you work you best market abani crowd 50 million and what the mama no any ade na Ghana seed money credit be just a single bank enya more than 400 million na yet then na 50 million Ghana ma nyina da bia kodro no but na some no the import of it ni say in terms of the campaign but I know woni the oka say campaign free SHS kra no samutimi tena say edane no eba ne to bi no mutirimu a media member woni say MPP but to echo 2008 no we spent so much more than the NDC spending ye lusui 2016 NDC spent so much they lost 2020 election 2024 we also spent so much we lost so the bottom line is say obia no a ye politician na ni da form no nim political communication no it's about the narratives. He who controls the message controls the people and no knows MPP yetimi trase ma yehunu se hodmo no you have gone to the election you have been defeated in a humiliating way so in effect we are in crisis how do we take stock send yetimi trase emiaka the crisis strategies say anya ni sa ne the communication sa na dey call dia and share na no so ko habin aho ne yentwe ni ye ma bia ni sa no enura enura ne nura chi nyina kwakuado NDC MP a owo asunafo no nesem na beto dwaso na nesem no de di kan bible so okra wo ya bone no onu ane wuo say ya no crosser is there da kra ne frɛ wo a ona wodi uti akwaji akirema ananya sa na tie dia me kese oti ase eni ti so uka na uka kosisen the moment ya betwena free mu no na ukra no obu abone the bus talks with him and an insem ni bia no okika metie Erastus don konom and ya frefra obi kura nso atie the bottom line is say the entra odi America call hon mo no enipa no a yakwaje ni machines ni ade no onu na sponsor no e won election onu na sponsor no e wo ahafo hwidiem eni ntisi a chi ne boss di a okọ ho no that is the truth but the asem no enra mitie abambaben I'm so papa he doesn't seem to be smart and sesenka abambaben kra no out of impulse obeka bie because in his own submission no or say yenya man full report anamebwa
yes
so why then in a haste baby out no as a speaker of parliament no your position esunye you are third in command openi so die matemante me emfa meto anim
or say or condemn act na course
o sa ko twan
no I don't see any problem with that because act na dey obet me condemn without pronouncing anybody guilty
meba act na course no act na course no so unya condemn pe asem nyina ne say when na orchestrating mob action no so the moment you act no you have accepted say oh yes I did no
there be was say or condemn the attack on the military no
it will be ye no
na you nya briefing no and so all obstructing the police from working obema kwan mo bia ko ne briefing
ya uwie ye no on say from Swan Packers at Dum any 10 penti no and was say and then you are trying to rope in Colin Zelda enti wono de adwena kosie ni sa mpanimfo na wo mu no ye bo ni di nti na wodi amika be kasa na ana de make so ti ase so onya tena ase sense kra all condemn and wo ye brief or ye reticent or yes straight ko wie but asem no according to abamba be na me awunu say enipa bi untouchable NDC enti akobo ba akuni Collins Jordan so yenim ni nyuma ni nuane na aba yakum nipa de bi okuni pa de bia enti no sasem we kura so onka ho bi kura no a ubo ni din a efa because of that record ana wo so abamba bia akotena akoka say ai adenti ana okobo ni din enti attack na wo ye no people will not see it as a genuine one na mbom no aso de abufuo de atosu bi abrante no de ametete ne se yese ono kura no no onhye danya ndc ni kwaku ado no
oh okay
ebi kura ka ne se odi kwaku ado be so de akufu ado kura de frebusia enti sanda tie dia let us sacrifice this guy but attack alacrity any agency or ma attach to the arrest any ade abrante ye no Joseph Yami de ya ni sa
Yabi
ya ni sa
Yakubu Abanga de ya ni sa
Yabi enche de ya ni sa
Yabi
dade so enso so no de ya ni sa akwasi akwahoyi odan de ya ni sa ya ni sa
Yabi
mi busa geme so what is ya ni sa
Yabi
ya nya obi asa mebrebe nkawe die what is ya ni sa
Yabi
enti de betra so it confirms say eyampa say onka ye hunti ye nyini mfiri mu ntem se kra na baaye no ehon mo no amanfo lezi o mobuti se nka enye do mu nya brante no mfiri ho but ono no uka kosi sen say wo na do ti akwaji akirema wo ni nyansem na senye nyame na aboa ena soja fuei no we no amu ye reke yi say ya de sekoba say wo mo ye fully prepared no mokoya kamoja be hwiagu
kombe kuni pa bebre
o ti ase kamoja be hwiagu bani nyina no kosi aban under Mahama and a state of lawlessness soja need to kura pharmacy ni aburu obi so ti ase
no owi afa afa ne ho adi
afa ne ho adi bapim ne yante hwe etu ye ni sa psychologically no o shut mamufo no den baby akodro no ana de make am boana baby akodro no mawie ni sa no yemra wei ensoso yewura Muntaka Mubarak miaminia interior minister
yes
and yes so omko ye investigation bi no mo de abeto say enipa 20 bi ne yache omo a emu 5 kura dem 2020 election and what they say 2024 fine inti report no me pe bi makan se menya bidia ne na wotwe ne ade aba
okay
me pese me hunu say report no mo no ni akosi akwatia ema sofo azoka pania wanyina duru sei agya na adwene ho no se nwuro odi ye no ono so oka hu bi be pese mu ye se ne ekọ Ablekumanov ekua firi ye ho no nia ono so tu she hawa kumsin so no oho abrantie ya buru ni what is akra deputy deputy Chris ono so de ewom bi afa ya pase ehuru ye pa se ba bia bi si ye bia no Omon famra na yenhwe sani sitie even after the election mob actions akoko yi nyina yenhwe afei wo mo so mo inciting crofo so mo nko anglogo enkodi boni a edipa nso ananwotwe wuye no report we say no eno so mrem ara me bo ana ni nyina o se yehwe but adiema kakra ya na me party no me di ho ya kakra ni say ansana na akufu ado be ba no na 2008 yelusu ya yankrofo 5 ye twitwa omuti wa goglushi okota male red no mo a ya na eya obribu ahin edi asemnechi from 2009 to 2016 red mo ye do omutum nkana na akufu ado you expecting so buy no enka commission na okobie na ya waso no
so bie bi
you should have extended it now you didn't do it so you are own you have disowned us and then this for no say wo de no a ayawaso de no eno na you are saying yan ensem a commission de buy no ye ni so but now you had every opportunity to have also extended but you limited it to yan ye de ana meboa enti your excellency wo ya adwuma ban sɛm bo a ɛkɔ no ye ba ka wa ma no so aye oya ye nkrofo ekum wo mo dagoba fo ekum wo mo no I have the list mami he se me huru adam dia mawa ye de ya manfo de yie ye de ye kunya ne ye e bo ana mami mi ebie mfa nkyerɛw so what was wrong Esenka commission of a year no convert stand on mandate because ni yapesi yi free ho akwatia de na osenka de ka ho talent de na osenka de ka ho so ti ase etiwa de na no so osenka ho but ni nyina no ye free ho ye de ya agyenkwa omo ba yi no wo mu gina so si
omo adansi ho so maji double salary crash some de omo ho cho
yes
nti na din bi
o ti ase neba me per list no the amount wo mo ekunkum wo mo ya kunkum wo mo ya ye ja wo mo de nyina no nka
ebe ja
so ti ase nti your excellency eto mre bia ye matrimu da kakra so ba ye die num
da bi mu de mu nko na munima memu
ye matrimu da kakra bam
mo ehuma bro ene mu nko na munima memu ene classmate sam ene na for say o mi ne we na tena Chicago o mi ne we na wo Brooklyn eno nti da bia and in fact we were told say na NPP for ne die ni mo papa cho man di
oh danka na da even Godfrey Dami die kogu na nim ase
ai na nu ya di
na nu ya di woni mu nkrofo ekodi animu
afa na me tibie am say and the area asin so ehu
en sama metie no kura tumi do so ama waboji se kura nya kwan yi yatia Emma talensi by election Itia minister then Mark Oyongo was say violence begets violence and on graphic.com 9 July 2025 Your Excellency you should have added that one Minister's bodyguards grabbed for armed robbery GhanaWeb.com 13th April 2010 Eka hubi sort yase meba bobo dini bi we kill people every day Collins Dowd's brother boast GhanaWeb.com 11th November 2016 Sambre awudia na akoso a free okopim sankore Your Excellency you should have added that one sort yase but we were 5 nia yakobro eslamo eni abugina ponom ewo saying odio Nilantes metro men beat up Esla beat me up no modernghana.com 11th April 2020 Your Excellency nanado a mistake pass one from so anka hu one way kum one gboshiri bi ni Al Hassan Gibrim Salifu Swale JY Sule Kamal Nazo Nantoma wonu ye prano ena obasankore so a eye nyame kwame minua now thank you extended mandate no and no ba ye yi no akoye kwasi kwanu ogina kwantia enti ye say ye de ho de na ebe ye adwuma do aka de ofa ne huni ba members of parliament yes mo na mo gina ya na mu mo ma ye hu full report ama ye hu se hwan na hwan but of course 30 man de yes asem no court kura kan ana me bo ana
yes
court kan it is a court kan ya ba muntaka kan asem bia na emede o say report no mu no ye niam mebre no ye posifo ne sojafo na ye den na mama
before so be do ne ho a wan kan say kasoa MP etwantro eto hawa kumsen
yes
say hawa kumsen ama enkrofo akọ tututu abone kem ani nyina mutaka se committee report no ehun se eyen ye bi sa na akọyo no a ose oboa bia anko ataka
enom the picture beto
bia anko toto etu bia monike
enom the picture beto
o kan sa se be ya odi begu eyihu fi ha akumsi hu
na fortunately all na akọyo de toto no eno he social media microphone no
yeah
eniema ekọ no how yakubu how akumsen of course may have his SSs her SSs but oyaduma now call yours and now you
how she was targeted say they want to get rid of her from parliament because of Nani Adin
and from within one support him in so kwa bia me so me yam you on the but the magic any adwuma o ye no I had to say Henry Cote the enti was en ka lusu e kodru baabi no na owura fie ho abranti obefa akonyan se helicopter ye ne niam yie NPP ye na yie ye befa
in fact na se certitude we lusu ba trimodenti
what you say enne enipa NDC for kura di adanse se helicopter fa wo mo adwuma wo mo adwuma wo mo enne NDC oba yi Zubel wo ya makoda o Legon on friend man in fada NDC for every now and then omo muni me ye bom me friend mani so akura no lusu awie NDC for
no he is not cut for the job no shoe ofo say Henry Cote shoe oja to e obetimi ahye on timi se
into uja shoe no a no ajai the human aspect of it uja shoe no a na duru ba bia wati asem why must Henry Cote lusu city
oh yeah odimi
such a stature interior minister eyen duase
wa lusu city
na so aduma Henry ye no ha
ewini NDC wini da
aduma Henry ye ne ha o ko NDC 30 years o mutimi nye but we fie ho ya nane petesi edidi nye bepa di ani ahwesoro menua ade bia nyame boye bia dusua ni nyansa wom aboa petenso ya aboa nanso onim se nipa mpenasem no ogro ho ebewie ne sakoko itu odidi bola so eho kura odidi kura na odidi opajaniti wanhwe ya na obi di abakobo no itu ya politician na at the time wa tumi abedi usem no dane pete and counting si form ni fu anhwe ani aboa ba to bola no so ebi na to Henry ni nkrofo enso ne no so obabiewu a Henry betimi anya because abrantie ba yi the west wo dia kwa Henry de so oboa nipa ene duru ba bi ese efre na wonfa na wo dia ode nsapan na aba ene efre so a wonfa ohia ni awo no nsamu ade
no ne de enya ade no mu je say ontimi mua mo ntimo frɛ no a
ontimi mua
bia
na abeje free panisa
ontimi mua mo ntimo frɛ bia no a ebe ha no
ye ba kwaso aka
obaka sema num yenye ne
ye ba kwaso aka na minua enra ye nkoda ne ensa nyane a eye peasant farmers say abai so de 100 million bi aba eye a wo mo niema a yadua amana busuo no ye betimi di atoto nyame adom NPP adaroma yesisi warehouses mebre anamebo ana enne no chairman no da ni mu no so di aba se aban ya tese o san di another 100 million aba na de di kan no kra sika de ehunu ba bi afa enti pagya omumi ehunu ba bi sika na kofa because aban we de no ya dwene nye yie enno a mo ye press conference enti o mampani ye gina eye movement TV so na no so ya kan mamati de tosu bi onso am pese meka ema ayiso ti ase ni say enne wada roma NDC fo a musu mebrebe no mo nya NPP fo NPP de ye local government no ye gu no ye di sika no koma oba to ni botom en wono de ope en wo de ye mo de aba we ba ye no NDC de say NPP de oye DC ye tua ne ka 4500 senti de kodru ba bie na mia mi nia Wilkinson wo mo ye ye ohuru do fo kura no odwane 4000 wo no kura be so ne sai a fesika ye mfa nkwa district assembly no enu 200,000 NDC buy minia omisi scan ho ye tua nurses for this is there ye the 19,500 chen you from 4,000 Ghana for the obu mine ye nya wo hwe free SHS ye nya wo hwe health insurance ye no no odwene say yanti akatua so ATMC give 4,500 over call Clement ni office for fair fence na bottom ye na ni muso for fair fence na bottom ye enna de man ye yakransa common fund o de be ye ho ama bia aye ba akufo adntimi ma masamai Clement ana me bo ana obe ye Clement sika se na de koma no enne
mo 250,000 per quarter
NDC ba ye 250 billion and then muska 25 million. And in Tisana NPP for no so say this is in Wayania. Then you are more. Bamudia mutra ye ama 250 billion. Amasama de waje. Ye the 10 billion at the top.
Na a yatumo dance or the only animal 6 million at the mutu. So the details are free. Every time I say common fund 6 million or the details are free.
O champua.
O cancel mono.
Ba ko so say baby any day so the same thing. So the minimum so far as it stands now more than 10 billion can is 100 billion yadama DC bia.
Yeah. Ebi in fact that's the last time na miracles can say kuapon of cradia aba ho ne 12 million Ghana cedis.
Na say 120 billion. Ya obo tie sa na amanfo no nya yo. 120 billion
for the whole year.
Yeah, Debbie.
Say for the 3 quarters no aba na 120 billion OC.
Ni nyina no 25 billion 250 billion. They am mo. Ani ntino nya ye hu no famo a Sabia Pias no mayunu scan fine. Ya to a from 4,500 to 19.5 million 19,500. Me wa
195 billion.
Yes. Intiano no yabehwe ho. Afa niam bia ye de sorry so no ba ko LGBT de no. Mama yewrem fida. Eno no ya Ghana for kese. Said John Mama what year campaigners one kasa no. He lives in a glass house and he was throwing stones, no. A brasso. And then me kote ya, yes, one and the pastor say, Nyambre will save the who here. But I want to believe say Wingam, e bia won kind.
Me who some the fake boss.
Ah well, and the nyamiase. Afei, the amide wie a public trial. Public trial no, minia. Said nano ufri sama bakro no a. Famiko Bible so kra ye bono no na uwo. Na momo no untimi nyina bibia so di kan akokeka senia NDC ba ye NDC since 79 ye ba ya ne se champon e ma na wo makola no se fa to beje golf eni kokun no en ne ba pim ne ati so ba bia ba se champon me to kwaje golf what be sada enti the same primitive for you one and the one crofodi team fadi daddy ideas me wie kra no let me read this about we na dwen say ontie Ghana for Kate Kutami, going to town. Going to town, Kate we say no. Professor Young Kanom, ena a compile Power Foundation. Na Professor PAB Ansa. Emran what yase no. Now a columnist, Emma Chronicle. Ye mu bi nyina ne susapa, but ye kan ya and the boy foundation. Oh, brofokasem any BBM. Na oma ye we no pay 50. Lesson 9. The NDC's government disdain for public opinion. Never before in the history of this country, including the colonial period, has any government shown so much indifference, imperviousness, unresponsiveness, and insensitivity to public opinion. This is rather strange to understand, given that this government claims to be a people's government serving the interest of the grassroots and exercising the people's sovereign will that gave it an undisputed mandate to guide and guard our fortunes for the next 4 years. In this previous incarnation at the PNDC, the band of young and zealous and romantic revolutionaries who had pirated and smuggled themselves into power pays scant attention to public opinion. It's very interesting. The whole Kenyan say about Asebia Susua, PVA and Saokan Sabreno, they were as relevant as they are today. Now, what can I say about we say, you know, unlike its antecedent, a year PNDC, you know, Omuba baby moi, they are allergic to public opinion. And near my cost was not a for Nebeka near duo matem, near irresponsible people be a warm good or the saying, Ghana head, yes, I buy you a bra. Obra yen twa si kam fa ma no o man ne babia koduro no so ya NPP ni na wo to wade se de bania no hunu se ye ntamfo no enye nipa num no enye baomia enye ken ena enye dutum ena enye kwabra Japan ena enye bran yenye nyansafo se ye ton ye nkrofo no more importantly no on a daily basis no ye be ma nkrofo ehunu abai no ni nipa boni eni niema wo ye eni ewu a odi Ghana for mama friendsia that's
here I am Adumakuba fi former director communication man the New Patriotic Party.
Yo, my name is Calibos, the only boss with one S. You are watching. Subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on there, get to see all trending news. Bam.